Whoa, what's happening, siblings? This is Shit Talking Sunday with the Bros, season 2 of Shit Talking Sunday with the Bros. I'm your bro Franchise, and as always, I got my brother Gutta with me. Gutta, what's him, man? Before we get into it, man, what's him, baby? I see you there. You got your corporate look. You hear me? You got your corporate thugging. I
Yeah,
see what's
man,
going on.
I just try to start over. People been on my ass though, saying I look like Snoop from the Wild, but it's all good. You didn't want to play with Snoop, I know that. How about they end up one of them end up in a band though?
Man, so today I'm gonna let you intro this. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but it's an interesting topic. It's kind of our podcast bag, like you say. What we got going on in the
Man,
metaverse?
all this aggression on the internet, man. People going at it. Like I said, hey, bro, podcasting is the new rap game. You know, if you're paying attention to the rap game, is most of the rappers been getting cool with each other. The real beef and the tension is between these podcasters now, man. People sharing their opinions on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I think some people do it because it's just good business for them to be into beef. You know what I'm saying? And then others have legitimate arguments that hell we didn't even argue about. So I mean, but you know, it's a lot. You know, you got everything from Uncle Bane to Charleston White. When you say them two names, you already know it's gonna be some bullshit. So
Hmm.
so you know, and then you got Draymond and Kenyon going at it, and you know that's kind of a polarizing topic. You know, I'm old enough to remember how dangerous of a player Kenyon Martin was. So, but man, it's just the whole culture, man. It's podcasting now is where the beef is. You know what I'm saying? That's like I said, you got you got people, you know, Chris Webber and Jalen Rosen just done made up, you know, YFN Lucci and Young Thug Cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Master P and Birdman was at least on the same stage. I don't know if they really just cool like that no more. But
Yeah, that was
but
kind of shaky. We ain't, that was
yeah, you
combustible.
know, if Birdman was giving that energy like but,
Like
but
I ate the wrong
yeah,
verbiage.
yeah, yeah.
I'm a
You know I
crash out.
started that shit.
That was
Like we know, bro.
definitely
We know, Bird. We know you started it,
be cool. Very be cool.
bro.
Man,
Man,
let's start with the Kenyon Martin Draymond joint first, and we could work our way all the way to ending with Charleston. Um, I don't even I don't even know really the origins of that beef. I know Kenyon and them, like I was saying, we was talking about how I don't like some of the shit they be doing on Gill Arena. Like I know they supposed to talk hoop. They talk hoop and you gonna talk about, people and shit. But sometimes they do be coming off as just like shots for whatever reason. But I mean to me, I don't feel like it's a debate who's the better actual basketball player. Like Kenyon Martin is a better basketball player. But I think Draymond was better at his role for that team, which led them to 4 chips. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on it?
nah, I get what you're saying, and like I said, we done had this. We actually done had this conversation before, not specifically about these two, but about kind of about Draymond. Like Draymond was in the right role for him with the right team. So,
Mhm.
but like, and you know, I think this is where I kind of started it off with. I I think that it evolves. All right, yes, Kenyon Martin. I don't think it's any debate. Kenyon Martin is the better just one-on-one basketball player. Like, yes, Kenyon Martin. He the better scorer. His arguably he has just as good defense as Draymond. But the podcast side of it is, I think Nick Young was kind of fucking with Kenyon on the slick, and at the same time trying to defend Draymond because that's his former teammate. And Kenyon Martin took it even further to a point to say, not only am I better than him, all these other power forwards are better than him.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the people on that list that he named, I agree with are probably better than Draymond. Like 4 or 5 of them was just him trolling.
Hmm.
You know, but okay, here's my opinion. Draymond, like I said, in the position, in the role with the team that he's with, I think Draymond is a great athlete. He played football, he played basketball, but he never was just great at either one. I think. Okay, if you put Kenyon Martin on the Warriors in place of Draymond, and I know what you said, he ain't gonna be scoring like they no, but I still think they could win and be who they were with Draymond. With Kenyon Martin and Draymond's spot. Now take Kenyon Martin off of that Nets team that went to the finals that year and put Draymond in that spot. Then no, it's I don't think it's the same. But
Um,
but see, it gets so conflated, bro, because then you bring the ring. Because see, then Nick Young bring the rings in, and then you start getting the ring talk, and then Draymond got what like 3, 4 of them. Kenyon Martin, you know what I'm saying? Then people be like, well, Draymond scored 30 in the finals, right? And then Kenyon Martin scored 30 in the finals. So you
yeah,
know,
but to me, it's like I do value the winning and everybody playing their role in winning. Like we were talking about, like, all right, we blow up, right? And then it's like, oh shit, them niggas, the bros, I see them niggas over there, but franchise ain't a better podcaster than me. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. We up. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
how I look at it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what are
yeah.
you talk? What? Okay, cool. You're a better caster than me. But go look at the, you know what I'm saying? But Ken just talking like Ken talking like he just averaged 20. Ken Martin ain't never averaged 20 in no season.
I mean, 18,
16 was his highest.
16 was his highest,
That's what see what I'm saying. Once I got to looking at it, it's like when
but
you
he led the team in scoring though.
by point something.
I mean, he
One
still led
year,
the
one
team
year,
in
one year.
scoring.
So this is what I'm saying though. Another thing that affected Draymond's development was the KD. Draymond's highest season was 14.8. That's the season right before KD got there. And then you see a tremendous drop off. So now, would they have still been? They probably wouldn't have beat LeBron and them the next year. They probably could have came out the West, but we not knowing his evolution. Like I told you, man, I remember betting on Draymond triple doubles at a point. See, the thing that I get what people saying and what you saying about the plug Kenyon in on the Golden State team, but Draymond was really point forward the two. You know what I'm saying? Draymond really getting them assist up and things of that nature. So it'd be hard to
Okay,
do it.
okay. Like if you really want to make it even, then take the professional career and look at the college career.
I don't even when you think about it though, Draymond was a second round pick. So it's like why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you better than a second round pick, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that he not better, but I think you when you get to doing it, it kind of diminished what Draymond brought to the
But
Warriors.
see, this is what I was saying about if we go back and still stick to the argument. I understand why people feel like Kenyon Martin. A lot of people feel like Kenyon Martin was in his feelings, and I get that. But I would be too if I was a professional athlete that did what he did, and you trying to say somebody better than me when individually, no, they're not. And it's not like Kenyon Martin didn't acknowledge, okay, yes, I took my team to the finals. We didn't win. Yes, he helped his team go to the finals multiple times. He admitted that. He was like, but take my numbers versus his numbers and tell me who's a better basketball player. And so
Mm-hmm.
he's right in that argument. I think he's incorrect in how to the extent he's trying to diminish Draymond. But
That's yeah.
at the same time, though, okay, I'm making this statement. This is what I'm saying. Draymond is not Draymond if you put him in the previous era. Draymond ain't even he not even coming with that type of energy in the late 90s. He ain't that type of enforcer. We've seen what happens when he run into somebody that's really like that. He fold. It's evidence on the internet where he's folded multiple times. He don't come with that energy. He don't boss hog up and down the court when he really get, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't show out. Yeah, he gonna get his numbers. You right. He good for a good 12, 10, and 10.
Mm.
Like, but he's I mean, he put at the same time, Draymond pushed himself up to be a lot more than what he is. Like, come on. Cause see, at the same time, too, this is my thing about Draymond. Draymond, low-key a dick rider to me. Cause the way he be hanging on. Cause you Draymond, dog.
He turned into that. He turned into that
Why is you
after
on
a
LeBron
while.
coattails like
Yeah.
this all the time,
He
bro? Like the
it,
last
it, it
couple
was
of
a
years.
weird switch up. He
This
turned
is
into that.
weird right now, dog. You
Yeah.
you got as many rings as he got. Like, Go make your own brand. Like you are vacationing with this nigga, man.
It got weird when he had the picture of the bottle and I'm gonna have the king inside me tonight, and it was like, wait, what? I don't know what
Whoa,
happened.
pause.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know what
bro,
happened now.
right,
Yeah, I don't know
bro.
what
Like
happened now. But I
it's like when it's like liking wrestling, and then when you actually go to a wrestling event and you see two wrestlers that you know hate each other get out the car together at the arena, and you like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? So like when I start seeing him, like, why is you hanging out with this man? Like you went to war with this man in the playoffs. Like y'all supposed to do this type of stuff after y'all retire. Like, but
but
you
that's
trying to
the
like,
NBA we grew up on, Gutta, that
yeah,
Kenyon played in. LeBron started this cool NBA dapping before the game. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit
yeah,
at all,
he
bro.
dapping up niggas out on the other team and stuff, still doing the daps from. Now I will commend him on this, bro. How do you remember all those daps? I could not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He be
Yeah, that big
remembering
memory
the daps,
fire.
dog.
Yeah, yeah. That big got a dap with Kevin Love. He still do everything. God damn. I ain't played together in about 10 years, seem like.
He
All
done did
right.
the. He done did the.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So our next one. Uncle Bang, and I say this tongue in cheek, right? I say this. But it kind of is true because Uncle Bang versus Baton Rouge. And it's like, he
It
done win at
is. Hey,
Tennessee.
bro, that is the appropriate
Uh
title. It's Uncle
Boosie
Bang.
Gates. He done win at Maine. Then I guess he said I didn't see what he said about Savage for Savage to go in, but
He
Savage
said
relate.
something I can't remember, bro. He say so much, like, you know, and like you said, bro. It's tongue in cheek. I'm the one that kind of mentioned that we should talk about because I feel like this is Baton Rouge related.
Mhm.
It's too Baton Rouge related for us not to, address it. We're not, obviously we don't have no stake in it. I mean, I know people on one side in particular, but I mean, it still it is what it is. Like I said, bro, it's no one wins when the family feuds, right? So you're
Mhm.
talking about these not no spring chickens. These dudes
Yeah.
are older than us, and they done hung around and made songs and got previous relationships with each other, and now they out here throwing dirt on each other names. So that's almost like me and you beefing. Like
Right. Right.
you know each other dirt. So now you got a lot of mud to slay.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna
Mhm.
be hard to tell the truth from a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
uh, uh here's my thing, and like I said, I don't want no smoke with nobody because they're just like this is called podcast wars. But I'll never get into no energy like that on our show. So, uh, but J Dog, Uncle Bang, and Head obviously got a real previous relationship. The outlier here is Savage, and Savage had me rolling because I mean I know of Savage. When I worked with Trill, I kind of I paths crossed, and he probably don't remember me, but I remember him. Uh, you know, uh, he I just know him. I know him enough from just afar, like, oh, this nigga about to go in. Like,
Yeah.
like he about to give him what he want. The thing is, bro, and I don't mean this in no disrespectful way, just calling a spade a spade. I feel like Uncle Bang just he a cloud chaser. You know, that's why you out here dissing Boosie, dissing Kevin Gates, dissing Maine, dissing whoever, as the kids say, got motion at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And he not really getting a response out of any of these people.
Mhm.
But then Savage got on there and said, he said, "Hey, them dudes busy. I got time." so,
Yeah.
so Savage gave him the attention that he wanted. Start calling that man, say that man name Joshua Duke, aka David Duke. What's the connection? And I'm not gonna lie, like this just me. I don't care who you is as no white person. I don't care who you was raised around. I don't care if you was raised by no wolves. Nah, you can't say nigga. Like, nah, you're not one. Like, no, so I don't care who you is. I'm in the gold teeth, face tattoos, what Sherwood. You could be from South Baton Rouge out the bottom. You could be states and presidents. I don't even care. If you're white, no.
Yeah.
But obviously the people he around let him say it and he feel like he could say it. That's not my place to address with him. I'm just saying that that's my particular opinion. But Savage gave him the attention he wanted, man. Like it's all cloud chasing with Uncle Bang. Like, I mean, and can you be mad at him? It's the internet. Like,
Now,
you
do
know
you
what I'm
feel
saying?
like that's because cloud chasing gonna have a negative connotation, but do you feel like that's I guess warranted in this era as a strategic play for the money,
I mean,
right?
that's his, at this point, that's his job, ain't it?
Mm,
If
yeah.
he a content creator, that's his
Hmm.
job. You know, if this how he pay bills by getting clicks, you know, it's cloud and clicks. So, you know, he gotta stay into something. Uh my thing is that's like easy for us, bro. Like it's a podcast right now that I could name drop in this moment and be like, man, I don't fuck with them dudes. And like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like how they operate. I don't like how they run their show. I don't like the stuff they talk about. I don't like some of the people they got on there.
Hmm.
And it'll probably start something. And it'll probably get us a little clout because now it'll be a thing. Cause then they gonna have to go mentioning us and then people gonna,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm not. Cause that's not how I want us to prosper. I don't even want to put us into that lane. But that's his lane. Like,
Hmm.
like you said, and we done said this before. I think like my biggest thing with him outside of this particular situation where it's him versus everybody is the whole, he be trying to check people gangster. Like, we passed that, dog. Like, and if you from Baton Rouge, I don't even like people who from if you really from Baton Rouge, man, that gangster shit don't mean nothing. You could get
Yeah.
killed by the nerd.
Hmm.
We know somebody who got killed by a nerd. A lot of people know somebody, a local athlete got killed by a nigga who was a nerd because you gonna scare this man, but he got enough nuts with him to kill you.
Yeah.
Like, so,
Yeah.
like, man, I know the supposed gangsters who won't bust a grape, and I know niggas who go to church every Sunday and be the whip that pistol whipped your ass. So
Hmm.
I mean, like the conflating of, man, that ain't gangster, you ain't gangster, all that, man, you ain't gangster unless you never went to jail. No, you know what's gangster? Not going to jail. How about that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what he be on. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
let me ask you this. Where Big Head come into it? Because I didn't really
he
click
be
it,
man.
but
I think he tried to name drop Big Head, and because that's what Savage was saying. Savage was like, "Hey man, you keep name dropping these people that don't matter, like, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like, you trying to get rep and trying to get these people to back you up, but they don't even matter." But then
Mm.
I think at some point he tried to say, or tried to bring Big Head into something by name dropping Big Head, and Big Head hit back and was like, "Don't put me in it. I ain't got nothing to do with it."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
Okay.
when he came. That's when he came back. He said, he came back with the niggas ain't named Joshua. Niggas is named Josh. He said, "Man, your name Joshua. Like,
Yeah.
niggas ain't named no Joshua. Niggas is named Josh."
That's insane.
Oh man, hey bro, and like I said, man, like Big Head, I grew up, over there at Jesse House, right over there on South 16th and Olive. Them boys, Bright Street, right around the corner from there,
Mhm.
uptown. And we were talking about the uptown thing, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of had to reminisce a little bit. I forgot because Savage and them and that Uptown All Stars and all that came out. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So because I was like, man, my era is more, it's the top, it's the top, it's the top. But it is, it was called, that was Uptown. They called it Uptown. So, I remember just being a little boy and knowing about Big Head and he being the one that's like from this section. Because Boosie, Boosie from the whole other side of South Baton Rouge from
Mhm.
over there. Boosie from way across. Like it's you got.
The bottom.
Huh? Yeah,
The
yeah.
bottom.
He from the depths of the bottom across the track.
Yeah.
Like that's even further into the bottom across the track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, that boy like right there down by the river,
By the
so
river, bottom. Yeah.
but for
Yeah.
real, like the levee right there, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So man, like you can't you can't pick no sides. Like I like to stroll in the comments when they be posting stuff,
Got
and
to.
then you see so many people that be backing up everybody on every side, like facts, 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 facts. You know, I think it like the head and Uncle Bang, they was cool. Like Uncle Bang even posted some videos of them rapping back in the day together. Like they got videos, like you go on
Mm.
YouTube and see. Uh, but don't look like Savage is playing with him. like,
Yeah,
like, like,
Savage was on
and
his
and
top
and
bad.
and I know Savage about knuckling up. So and Uncle Bang always be trying to call out folk to fight. So I mean, they might well go, hey, shit, go handle that shit. That I'm sure niggas will pay for that, man. Shit, go see if the Daiquiri shop on Sherwood or something. Host a boxing match or something. Shit, yeah. Uh, cause hey, it's just again podcasting, dog. This has nothing to do with rap. Like this has
Yeah.
absolute zero to do with rap and just Uncle, but that's how he make his money, bro. I guess so. If that's he got to stay in something. You got to stay relative.
Hmm.
Relevant. I don't think saying something like you said it got a negative connotation. I don't think people take it as negative no more.
You
When
don't
you
think
say
so?
somebody, I don't think because so many people doing it.
It's just kind of, yeah,
It's
it's
just
so,
it. Like,
yeah,
like man, you a cloud chaser, okay? Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah. I see what
especially
you're
if you,
saying.
especially if you making money off of it. Like now, if you cloud chasing and you ain't making no money, that's one thing. But I mean,
Hmm.
most things are negative when you ain't making no money off of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
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 shit.
yeah.
You
Hmm.
selling cat. If you selling cat, you ain't making no money. It's negative. But as soon as if you flossing, she sell cat, but then she got
Hmm.
money.
Hmm. Right, right.
So it's all how you flip it.
So let's go to our last one, and I
Which
think
goes right,
the
which
king,
filters right in because it's
I
the
think
same thing.
the undisputed king of their internet cloud chasing, Charleston White. Man, it's Charleston White versus New Orleans. So Charleston White had he got booked on No Rap Cap podcast. I love that podcast in New Orleans. And I think he said he was supposed to do the Sunday and then, they end up going out Saturday and things of that nature. He was just talking. So basically he did the interview and I don't want to lie. I guess something from over on the No Rap Cap side, because he had an interview with Gangsta before their interview came out. And it's basically saying, Gangster asked him, why they say you ain't keep it real? He's like, shit, it was all daps and hugs when I left. And then he goes to, I ain't fuck with them niggas anyway from jump. And runs down the whole weekend of how, just niggas wasn't getting love. And I don't like doing clubs. They taking me here. He like, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of shitting on New Orleans in a sense.
But
And
they taking them to like hole in the walls or something.
yeah, they taking, he like, man, I be around Kodak Black and Aiden Ross and woo de woo and basically end up saying that he wouldn't come back out there, he don't rock with him. And but the thing is this, he talking about how like, New Orleans ain't got no spots where the baller, take me where the baller's at. But he gotta understand that I told Kane, see a nigga like Kane would have took Charleston White in New Orleans, he'd have had a wonderful time. Because a lot of that shit be like who you go with and they matching your energy or understanding what you won't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? If he wanted to only fuck with the strip club, take this nigga to the strip club from jump. Don't let
Right.
him, don't fuck with some shit that I want to fuck with, trying to show no, we gonna put you on, take you
Right.
through the
Right.
hood, you know what I'm saying? Then what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But he gotta understand, niggas come fuck with New Orleans, places like New Orleans, and they come fuck with the culture of New Orleans. Nigga, it ain't about no flashy Miami type shit. It's like
Nah.
Kane was saying, he like shit. Beyonce and them that came out there and was eating that jeans po' boy when it was open. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about that in New Orleans, nigga.
You be
Like,
a millionaire, they gonna take you down to a little party, a little kickback in the backyard where they grilling and they boiling, and
right.
you gonna be eating out your hand for a couple hours, drinking beer, and you gonna have you a good ass
You
time.
gonna have a good time.
It ain't gonna be no 5-star restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And if you do go to a restaurant, that bitch gonna be a hole in the wall with roaches, and that bitch gonna
Hmm.
be steaming, smoking because the kitchen right there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like he just.
But it's who you go with though. It's your tour guide. You know what I'm saying? For lack of a better,
But see, I think he be calculated with this too though, because this not his first time doing something like this.
mm-mm.
So when he get booked with these and I'm not trying to like diss no rap cap or nothing, but you know, with a smaller brand, I'm gonna say, you know, a more regional brand, right?
Mm,
And it's not something that just got national attention. I don't know, maybe they do. I don't know. I know they got more than us, so salute to them.
mm,
So you know, he often gets into it with these smaller brands that he get booked with. Like he go into it with some aggression, like and be calling them out for like, man, they ain't do this, they ain't do that. Like, man, I'm this type of nigga, man. I don't do this. Like, but then he'll go into some of these bigger settings, and it's like, okay, and it's with him, it's all aesthetics. It's what it look like. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It ain't about really the culture. He don't give a shit about culture or feel. It's all about aesthetics with him. So,
Hmm.
um, you know, I can only imagine they probably took him around some women that was fully clothed, that was a little standoffish. But if he really had some game like he said he got, you know what I'm saying, he probably would have opened up a treasure chest worth of entertainment, you know, just wherever they had him at, even if it was a hole in the wall. But like he said, he want to go somewhere where they already naked. And it's the
Hmm.
easy, you know. So hey, but you know what I take from this? You really not as player as you say you is, because I mean, you got to go somewhere where they already naked, and it's already a transactional understanding up in here that I'm about to get
Hmm.
some play for some money. Like, but that's just what he is, you know. He be on there talking like he that I'm a pimp stuff, but he really a trick. He really a John. That's really what he is. You know what I'm saying? He the trick. You feel me? So, you know, but he do that. I've noticed this. Several smaller brands, he go in there and it's like clickbait for him. Cause he know he not coming back. He don't have to come back. He don't
Yeah.
want to come back. So he already got the front end. Probably ain't gonna get the back end, but fuck, he don't give a fuck because it's gonna be clicks and it's gonna be people that's gonna be going to his shit, you know what I'm saying, and clicking on it. And then he gonna have outliers like OG Murder gonna come on, and then now OG Murder gonna be in the mix, you know what I'm saying? And now OG Murder's now, you know what I'm saying? So now they all in the algorithm together and it's whooped up in the gumbo stirred in the pot. You heard
Hmm.
me? So, you
Hmm.
know, like he do that. Like he went to a speaking engagement one time. I saw him on a college campus. I'm already, bro. When 15 seconds into the video, I'm like, well, who booked this man and why is he on this campus? He ain't about to say nothing they won't hear right. And 2 minutes into him getting up and talking, they were standing up, shouting at him. He done stood up at the desk talking about, man, fuck y'all, school and all that, and got
Yeah.
up.
See, with that one though, he was booked under the impression of come and fuck with the students, not under the impression that he coming to debate. So once he got there, you know how he get, nigga, I ain't here to debate
I
you,
don't
nigga.
believe that he was that ignorant of the fact. I believe he played ignorant once he got there. But because like I said, once I saw this one, this that was like the third or fourth time I done seen him pull this. And you know,
Mm,
it'll be the same thing with an interview. Like if it's a more local level interview person that he done got like 1,000 or 1,500, and he really feel like it ain't really worth his time, and the setup ain't right. He about to be a straight up asshole, and he about to make a clickbait worthy moment. So you
mm,
know, that's why I feel like, you know, it was Daps and Hugs when he left, but I feel like he might have gave them, bro. I don't feel like me, you, and him, like we couldn't get him from Baton Rouge Airport. Probably we probably take him. Oh, you want to go strip? We'll take him. You know us. We'll take him to a strip club. Man, he gonna say something. Man, he gonna do something that we probably ain't gonna fuck with.
I don't know. I think nigga like it was a lot. It was a lot talking to different people about it, and you know he ain't. I wasn't there, so I don't really want to speak on different shit. But if we got you in the city fucking with us, we fucking with you. We not got you here and then kind of acting like we ain't fucking with you, but we got you here. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's a it was a lot
Yeah,
that
because I did kind of get that, and then he, you know, he was kind of trying to throw them on the bus, like, man, they wasn't getting no love everywhere they went. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so you know, I'm like, okay, so they wasn't getting no love. I'm like, they not about to take you nowhere where they not about to get no love. Like,
Yeah,
nah, I can't believe. Nah, I see what you saying. They get in there and they ain't putting him on the pedestal he feel like he's supposed to be on. They kind of got him like the tag along. You
kind of
know
like
what
they
I'm
like, who brought this nigga? Oh shit, he came by himself. Like,
saying?
you don't want if you the guest, you don't want. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to hear that. Like, but hey, he like you mentioned murder. See, murder been at his top. And I ain't lying. Right now, this is my two favorite little internet troll niggas. I don't care. Like I like you say, I don't care to pick the sides as far as entertainment value. So this gonna be real. Like I hope they get into it because he done win that murder. He done win that murder trying to shit on murder. But see, murder a nigga who I saw murder come back like, see you another nigga who coming, money don't make you real. You know what I'm saying? You talking about this money shit, and nigga like, bitch, fuck all that. And then Murder got the plan when he was in court telling on his partner when they was young, and niggas gonna lean on that. So but it's always shit anybody could say about
But see,
anybody if
that's
they
why
want to do it.
Charleston bulletproof against them niggas because they go to is always the snitch thing. But
Mm-hmm.
Charleston already done absorbed that. He gonna tell you he a snitch. He gonna tell you he told. So, if that's murder game to be like, oh, he a snitch, then man, murder done already lost.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you can't use that against Charleston. My thing is, you gotta call Charleston for what he is. He a troll, he another cloud chaser. Like I said, he ain't as pimp as Mac. Like to me, that's how you get under his skin. Hey man, you really ain't no pimp. You ain't no Mac. Like, come on, boy, you a cockeyed, half bald. Like you really ain't.
Yeah, you gotta
You
play
ain't
that
that.
angle with him.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you got to go there with him. You heard me? Like, you really got to call a thing a thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
you got to call him on this. Like, that money don't mean nothing, nigga. Like, you better have a weapon on you because niggas gonna beat your light ass. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, listen, Charleston, when he first started really rolling, was really, and he sometimes he do be talking that real like when he get into a topic, the first like 5 minutes he get real and he be real, and then he just go a little bit overboard over the edge, and then he kind of lose you. You know what I'm saying? The stuff he say about the black community true.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the stuff he say about foundations of relationships, that stuff do be true. Stuff he say about a lot of homes not having black men in them. That stuff be true. Um, but then he get into all that. Man, if you're a man, women ain't weak. They ain't acting rock. We ain't beating them. Like, all right, yeah, bro. All right, you're tripping. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like that's just retarded. But uh that's just what he is, man. He a cloud chaser, but you gotta call him for what he is, bro. It's a character. Like, hey man, that ain't you.
And
You know
he'll
what I'm
tell you
saying?
that though.
Yeah,
He'll tell you that.
yeah, he'll tell you that, but see, no one's really called him on that. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, okay, you could call him the snitch. The snitch, call him out on being a snitch. But if you could call him and start dissecting his character, then yeah. All right, because you gotta attack his character to expose his actual character. That's like us. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna come at us, bro? We being who we are on here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do that with us. But you can
Yeah.
do that and be like, hey man, that ain't you. And just keep saying that with him, like, hey man, that's not you, bro. Hey, hey, you keep talking about they could have took you to the strip club. Them hoes don't want you. Look at you. Like they want their
Hey, but
money.
yeah, but that's what he gonna say. I got the money. You feel?
But
So that's
see,
his always his rebuttal.
right. I mean, but after a while, it becomes something like, hey, show us where you really be in the strip club getting it like that. Cause we don't know that either. We don't see
Yeah,
that either.
but
Like,
look
hey,
on look. I ain't gonna lie though. I watched the episode where No Rap Cat posted a clip. They ain't come out with the full episode, I don't think yet. And even in the episode, you could tell by Charleston eyes, like you could tell he ain't fucking with them niggas. You could just tell something off from watching a lot of his interviews. But they was talking about the strip club, and Charleston like, shit, we gonna go back tonight. And Gas kind of like, man, you go hard. Gas said it in that bitch like, he like, I ain't really trying to go back tonight, but you go hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, for a nigga to say that, niggas that niggas out here ain't niggas in Louisiana ain't giving niggas props out that way it ain't do. You know what I'm saying? So nigga low key vouch for him, like, bitch, you know, you throwing in that bitch, but. You know.
It's some. Hey, bro, it's just something about Charles. Like that's like us, bro. We Charleston probably what late 40s, early 50s.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere, you know.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He was part of a gang when he was younger. Told on his people. Got out. He became an activist. He did a lot of good stuff. Like he did a lot of stuff that like I do now and have done in recent years. Like you know what I'm saying? Advocate for children justice and juvenile justice and all that stuff. But I feel like we obviously know that he said himself he became this character because it was more profitable. He was like, look, wasn't nobody listening to me when I was putting shirts and ties on
Mm-hmm.
and trying to go to court and speak up right for the black community. Y'all wasn't listening to me. But when I got on here talking about these niggas ain't shit and these bitches ain't shit, and then people started paying attention and he started making money, you know. So I'm not mad. I'm not knocking his hustle at all. But it's corny. Like it's done got corny. And the corny part to me is he ain't evolving into nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stagnant. Like he's still doing the same thing he was doing 2-3 years ago. Like I mean, and eventually the shit gonna wear out. Like because it's not authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like bro, you can't do that forever. Cause after a while, people gonna get tired of it. Like that's like us in our brand. Like even us in the first year, we already talking about how do we evolve this, right? How do
Mm.
we move this? How do we change ourselves? Individually and just the aesthetics of what we got going on. But Charleston White been Charleston White. Eventually, bro, he gonna fade into the black like a lot, like a Woe Vicky. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The only difference is this nigga been around like a 5 piece already doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He done lasted the longest out of
Oh
damn
yeah, without a doubt, without a
anybody
doubt,
doing this shit.
without a doubt.
So
I
he
mean,
he 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 does it better. He more strategic with how
he's
he does it.
smart.
Then yeah,
He's
he's
smart.
smart, a little bit
He's
smart.
smart. Man, nigga like a black Donald Trump, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like good ass con artists. Know how to recreate themselves in subtle ways, but still
So
give you the same as, premise. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
It ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? If you mix the blue then the red, you still get purple, even if you mix the red then the blue. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it is Charleston White. It's funny. It get us talking. Hell, we got a whole episode about talking about this shit. So but that's the whole point of it. You know what I'm saying? Because our brand ain't that. Our brand, and that's what I want our brand to be, is to call that out. Our brand is to what is the real behind all this. Like Uncle Bang, Uncle Bang, Charleston White, hell, even Kenyon Martin, Nick Young, Gilbert Arenas. It's all clout chasing. It's all, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we could go on here and say stuff about different people. You could go on here and call out people you done dealt with in the music industry that's still doing music. You know what I'm saying? That done did dirt, did bullshit that you know about. I know about people that done did dirt and did bullshit. That's like I say, that's still doing music. We can all do that. But what does that do for authenticity? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And for our brand specifically, just the bros. You know what I'm saying? We the bros. We ain't engaging in. This is observatory. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
This is we ain't in it. We just explaining it from a real point of view and perspective.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't. But that's their job. And so I think that's important, that's everyone stay in their lane. Charleston, this ain't the last time he gonna get into it with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just he ain't no different than when like Keith Lee or what's the nigga that be eating the food all in his car like he having sex damn near that just came to Louisiana. When the food critics, when they come to a city and then they talk about the food, you know what I'm saying, and they get all riled up, you know what I'm saying, and it become an internet sensation. It's the same thing. But hats off to, like you said, hats off to Charleston. He done got a good 5 year bid in on it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And he's probably made, I don't know, he probably done made him enough money where he could open him up a restaurant or something and find another source of income. That's really the whole point of it. Because like I said, this not gonna last forever. We can't do this forever. Like,
Mhm.
it's only what we make of it. But at the same time, we don't we don't portray ourselves that box us in at an age. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, Charleston. It's just a lot of Charleston that he gonna have to. At some point, he gonna have to be Paw dog. At some point, you got to be Paw. Like us. Like we ain't YNs. We uncles. Like we got to
Mhm.
play the uncle role. Like what I'm saying.
Mhm.
And then 10, 15 years from now, we Paw. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
like this. It's gonna be the bros, but it's gonna be the bros from a standpoint of we talk about our grandchildren now. That's elevation. You know what I'm saying? That's progression. I don't see him doing it. J Dog can't do it. J Dog stuck in a box. You know what I'm saying? But Ken and them, they stuck in a box. They gonna talk about basketball and be arguing till their eyes bleed about who is the
Facts.
best. Who is the
Facts.
best? And to be honest, when niggas talk about who the best, ain't none of them niggas names coming up. So
Mhm. Facts. Siblings, let us know what y'all think about the pod wars. Is the podcast game the new rap game? Hey, as always, if you're already part of the family, welcome back. If you're not, make sure you subscribe to Bros 22504 TV at YouTube. Gutta, what you got on the way out, babe?
man, in the words of Varnell Hill, did you miss me?
We
Hey man,
out.
you already know. Hey, I know y'all probably forgot. Beauty is on the skin deep, but ugly is to the bone.
And we out of here.
Hey, hey, we the bro, you know, you know, hey, we the bro, you know, you know.